Jacqui-Lee Pryce for Shadow Boxing UK here in deep South London at the Bronx Gym with the lovely Ruth Huntley. How you doing, my darling?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm very, very good. So how's training been today?
It's been good. I've been doing pads, I've been getting sparring in, and yeah, pretty much that's about it.
So you're out, aren't you, next Thursday, if I'm correct?
Just under a week.
Just under a week.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so you got all that mad stuff to do, like all the press and...
Yeah, I think we're doing that on the day before, but I've been getting drills in, just getting everything sorted for the fight night.
Good. So let's take it back. There are people that probably don't really know much about you. You are a former super flyweight you came from the amateur scene, you had a really good amateur career. You boxed for West Ham.
Yeah, for a good 2 years.
Yeah, good gym.
Yeah, I like the gym there.
So how did you get into boxing?
I sort of done it for like self-defence. I used to watch Katie Taylor quite a bit, and she was like a massive like, role model for me. But I started like self-defence and then found out I was half decent, and it went from there.
Yeah, I think that, was it when she did the Olympics or you just watched
I was watching that, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to have had encouraged a lot of girls into the sport. And so you get to West Ham, what's it like being a girl boxing out of West Ham?
It's quite intimidating. I was the only girl there, but I was sparring the boys and just getting on with it. But training there was hard.
Yeah, it's a proper gym, isn't it?
Yeah, it was hard training. Even though I was a girl, it didn't, yeah.
They don't let you off the hook, they don't care?
The sparring there was good though. I sparred like twice a week, but it was hard rounds. Like, they did bring girls in for me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you not on the England pathway?
Yeah, I was on the England squad. I've been on the England squad for about 3 years. So I was on there for majority of my boxing in the amateurs.
So tell me a little bit about some of the best moments of boxing for England.
Definitely getting picked for England. My very first, getting me a letter, that was the best moment. I cried my eyes out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who did you tell first?
Me mum and dad.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Have you still got the letter? Have you framed it?
Yeah, they framed it with my England vest as well.
Have you really?
Yeah.
So what were those sort of the most memorable moments in terms of competition-wise?
Definitely like the preparation for it. Like England, they prep you very well. Like you do like 6-week camps every weekend up there, and the preps are very different to like a normal belt, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. And who was it? Was it Amanda?
Amanda, yeah, she was.
I was going to say Amanda Grook, but Amanda Grook is still a coach there. But what's Amanda's surname? I can't even remember. That's really bad.
I forgot as well.
But anyway, Amanda, because neither of us can remember. Hey, listen, you're tired, I'm tired. But yeah, so, apart from the competitions, what would you say would be the best country that you've been to?
Country, I'll say I went to Spain.
Yeah.
That was good. It's nice weather, nice training, and we trained about 3 times a day, but they timed it out nicely for us.
And you just chill in between, don't you? Yeah.
Have a little look-see about.
You smiled. It always makes me laugh when people talk about going away on these little camp things, because there's lots of fun and there's lots of training, but there's lots of fun also, isn't there?
Yeah, the training's just a little bit of it, but the whole experience has been good.
Right. And so you're on the pathway. What kind of made you want to leave amateur boxing and come into the pro scene? Because you turned over last year, did you not?
Yeah, when I was 18.
When you were 18 years of age. I mean, most people, they kind of have this vision of they want to be in the Olympics and stuff like that. What was it for you that made you want to...
When I started boxing, I never thought I'd get as far as I did. But I never really liked, for me, the look of Olympics. Like when I started going through England and that, I thought pros are more suited for me, for my style.
Yeah.
But sparring, even England, sparring down there, everything was unbelievable, but it's just I wasn't into the Olympics or nothing like that. I'd rather go pro.
Oh, fair enough.
I like the look of the pros either, no head guards.
And so I guess also, is it the glitz and the glam of the ring walk, the outfit, the music?
Yeah, see, I liked all of that. I think for me, no head guards was the main thing. I just didn't want to box without no head guards. I wanted to go straight in there, start young, and then end old.
Yeah, hold on. Why is everyone ageist in this sport? Nice. But, yeah, so you made your debut back in January, and we're just going to talk about that briefly. It didn't go your way.
No.
Have you had a chance, though, to have a sort of look back at that fight and see the positives out of it?
I've looked back to how far I've come now, and especially how much I've changed in like the space of 2 months, and I'm very proud of myself. But I've watched back the fight, it didn't go my way, but I'm still here.
Is there a message that you can kind of send out to people? Because a lot of people would, if they'd lost their debut, they'd be like, right, that's it, I'm not boxing anymore. What would you say to people that are turning over and just entering into the professional scene?
Well, I think to be in boxing, you've got a positive mindset. If you've got a bad mindset, you're not getting too far anyway. So I say keep on track, keep working hard, and stay positive.
I like that. And also, you've got loads of time on your hand, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm still a baby. I'm still only 18, so I've still got like a load of time to do what I want to do.
Yeah. And you've changed trainers as well.
Yes, I changed with Dan Fitzgerald.
With Daniel Fitzgerald. So how did that come about?
So after the fight, I had like a few weeks off, a little break, and I thought I needed to change. I needed to change something up, and got in touch. And yeah, literally been about a month and a half, been training with him. I thought it would go, I don't know how I thought it went, but it's went really well so far. I've gelled in quite nicely.
And what would you say is like the differences with training with Dan? You know, what are the noticeable differences?
It's a lot harder. But even like the pads, like different combinations, I've learned so much. Like even like little movements I didn't know before. Grappling, I've learned that. I've learned so much in the space of like a month. It's just, I look back at the fight now, I think, I don't even know what that is.
But you know what? At the end of the day, it's all a learning curve, isn't it? So there's a saying, if you don't lose, you learn. And so that loss is actually going to benefit you. Someone, I know it probably didn't think you probably didn't think
I didn't
it
feel
at
like
the time.
that at the time, but
yeah. But now you can kind of go, oh, okay, well, I found a different coat. In 2 months, I've learned that. But you probably wouldn't have found that out, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I was getting too comfortable. And I thought, do you know what, a good change. Like even like it's an hour and a half to get here every day for me. I train 6 days a week. So it's dedication. But,
It is. Where do you live then?
I'm in Kent, I'm in Rochester.
Right. And that's the other side, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like deep Kent.
So every day I get to train up here. But I enjoy coming down, I enjoy the training, so I'm not really going to complain.
So I know you said you didn't have any kind of aspirations in the amateurs to go to the Olympics or anything. But what are your aspirations in the professional scene?
I want to get it all. I want to win belts, world title. I just want to push myself to the furthest I can go, and then I'll be happy.
Yeah, nice. And of course you've been doing some sparring. I think you were Sky Nicholson. Did you do Maisie Rose?
I sparred Maisie Rose twice a few weeks ago. I've been getting sparring with the boys, like tech sparring. That's been a massive thing for me this camp. A lot of tech sparring, which I've not really done before. So with the boys, because they're heavier, it's harder, but it's helping me out.
Do you know what's interesting about tech sparring as well? And people probably think, well, why are you doing that, especially ahead of a bout? But you're still getting in the rounds. And things almost seem to land a bit more, don't they? The technical aspect seems to land more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, my technical side's got so much better. Like even yesterday, I'd done 10 rounds, 3-minute rounds. Obviously, I boxed 2 minutes, so that was a push for me. But I'm getting fit, I'm getting better. Yeah,
lovely. I'm glad to hear that. Most valuable promotions, Jake Paul with Amanda Serrano. They seem to be, like, I don't know if you've seen it, they're signing everyone at the minute.
Yeah, I've seen the weigh-in for Kate Taylor and Serrano, face-off.
What do you think to, them sort of really pushing female boxing?
I think at the minute it's unbelievable. Female boxing's getting pushed, and I didn't think it would happen this quick, to be fair, because there's not a lot of girls really wanting to, even go into the boxing because of that. So I think it's a good thing for females, especially going Saudi and that as well for females. That's a massive thing.
It looks to me like they've got that whole social media thing down. I think I saw a clip this morning very briefly, they were doing a training session and they were all glammed up. Well, most of them were glammed up. Some of them were just being themselves, to be fair, but it feels like something's going to shift for female boxing.
I think this is a new era for female boxing, and I'm really here for it.
So am I, to be fair. Do you think that some of the other promoters have kind of lost the opportunity to really push female boxing?
I think if they would have pushed it a few years ago, female boxing would have got them a lot of money and it would have been right up there as well. But I'm happy it's happening now, at least it's happening.
Yeah.
I think females need to get a better look on the box. I think a lot of people don't want to watch female boxing because they don't think it's as good as the men, which I think's quite biased, but I think females now are pushing the level. Especially Katie Taylor and Serrano, that's a massive fight, everyone wants to watch it.
And so there's the Canadian Tam. She's doing a 3-minute round on July the 11th. I think it's July the 11th. She's on the undercard. What are your thoughts on the 3-minute rounds?
I'll be honest, I used to box threes in the amateurs. I think for the minute, girls doing twos is much better. I do think so. They're a bit more spiteful, a bit more faster. I think that's why the Katie Taylor fight, if they was doing it for 3-minute rounds, I don't think it'd be as exciting as it is now. I don't know. I'm not too sure now.
Did you not see Katie said, they apparently had a bit of a handshake, her and Serrano, and she had apparently allegedly said that, she'll do the 3-minute rounds, and then she's kind of negated on that slightly, but she made a point of saying to Serrano, in those 3-minute rounds, how many knockouts have you had? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem that some people have with female boxing, that it's not exciting enough, and I think in the 2-minute rounds it most definitely is more.
I think that's
exciting.
A good difference between the men and the females. Like, the men's got 3, they got a bit more time, because we've got 2 minutes, we push ourselves more in them 2 minutes, and do go quicker.
I think what happens also, though, is the ego side comes in and people go, well, I can do 3-minute rounds, I can do it, and I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But for me, it's about getting paid, and I suspect most valuable promotions are paying their women really well. Listen, it's been really, really lovely to speak to you.
You too.
I am wishing you all the best on Thursday night. Just tell me where you're boxing again.
Maidstone, Kent.
Maidstone, Kent.
17th.
Thursday. And just tell people about your socials if they want to follow you.
Instagram's Ruth.Huntley, and my TikTok is Ruth.HuntleyX.
Go follow.
Thank you.